As I stare into the abyss that is this mystery, I often wonder why. Why have they not pulled back the veil? Why have they not disclosed their presence?
We often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bond. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
Is it that we're not worthy of saving? Not worthy of enlightenment? Understanding the existence, the reality of this phenomenon, could take our species to a whole nother level. Realizing that reality is much more intricate than we could have ever imagined. Many of us are fighting for disclosure because we believe the people need to know the truth, and the governments of the world can no longer keep what they know about this phenomenon from us. But what if disclosure is not enough? Not enough to wake us up, not enough to change the world? What if the phenomenon wants to remain in the shadows? People often see the secrecy regarding this subject that the governments of the world have taken as ominous, dark. But what about the phenomenon itself? Why hasn't it ended the secrecy? I'm not talking about close encounters. I am talking about revealing itself to our species in an open and transparent way. The first argument I'm sure I will receive when proposing this question is that humans are a violent species and afraid of the unknown. I mean, look at the racial, religious, and social problems that have plagued our species throughout history. As a species, we're afraid of different. We're afraid of the unknown. And throughout history, sometimes that fear has brought out the worst side of our species. So let me ask you something. How many of you believe that if these beings wanted to wipe us out or take us over, they could, and they would have done it by now? So at this point, the phenomenon is not an obvious threat. If these beings are capable of creating these propulsion systems that are tied to these craft, we have to consider that they are very advanced and highly intelligent. So why is it, throughout our history, all the years that we've been interacting with these craft and these occupants, that they haven't deduced a way to make open contact with us? A way for the phenomenon to present itself to all of us? My friends, I think that this is much more troubling than any secret the governments could keep from us regarding this phenomenon. These beings are intelligent. They must know, they must understand that if they revealed themselves to us, it would teach us about existence, about life, about reality. So why not enlighten us? Take us to that new plateau. Help us get free energy, end pollution, end famine, end illness. Why don't they help us to evolve to become a better species? Maybe they think that helping us grow as a species or helping us understand their technology would take us to their level and make us a possible and very powerful, dangerous threat to them. Once we understand how their technology works, will we use it against them or destroy ourselves with that technology? Something that I have lost sleep over while thinking about this is the possibility that these beings just see us as inferior, primitive, and a resource, and see no need in making open contact with us, helping us. Because maybe if we understood the true reason why they were taking us, studying us, and working in the shadows all these years, if we knew what their true relationship was with us, why we matter to them, it may be a dark truth that we are not capable of handling. Let's face it, At this point in time, we have no way of choosing if we want to have an interaction with them. Close encounters just happen. There's no way of stopping an abduction. We have no way of controlling how this phenomenon interacts with us. We have no choice. We can't keep up with their craft. We don't know what they are, why they're here, and where they're from. I believe it is very possible that this phenomenon does not want us to know the truth. Because the less we know, the less we understand, the better. Wow. This got dark quick.